Well, hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Rideshare Mike, and been getting a lot of questions, and I wanted to do a video just on a little Q&A. Okay, just to remind everybody, I've been driving for Uber and Lyft for a little over 5 years. I've used two different vehicles, and I put on a total of about 125,000 miles, and I've done over 10,000 rides. So now I've only done it in Atlanta, Georgia, so I can't speak a whole lot for other parts of the country. Thank you very much. Very informative. So nice. You're most welcome. Nice. I appreciate that. Still paying good. Already covered that. Keep making more good YouTubes. See, what's happening with you? Are you still making YouTubes? Are you still making over 100,000? Okay, I already covered all that. Let me see here. Well, here's one here. It's a little bit long. Let me try to get through this real quick. Okay. Rates in USA should be minimum 56 cents per mile, as per 2021 IRS standard mileage deduction, and 25 cents per mile, or $15 per hour. Start time should be when we arrive, not when ride starts, which it is. Because when I'm on location, I put myself on location, I start getting paid for wait time. Okay, so continues. Not when ride starts, after the passenger gets in the car. See, when you get on location, you put the app, you say in the app that you're on location, okay? Then the clock starts, and you start getting paid at that time. They only have like a few minutes to come out without charging them anything. After that, you start getting paid for wait time. Let me see. Minimum pickup fee should be $2. I'm not sure what it is. It's going to vary. The pickup fee is going to vary if it's Uber X, Uber XL, Uber Comfort. It's going to vary. The initial pickup fee will change depending on what kind of ride it is. Let me see. All customer cancellation fees should be minimum of $5 for the driver. Lyft should charge $7 and cancellation fee you don't get. If you get a ride and the ride is 20 minutes away or 10, 15 minutes away, and you're just now on your way to go pick them up, and they cancel, you're not going to get paid a cancellation fee unless they change things. Okay, but my experience has been that if I'm, like, let's say 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away, I'm halfway or more on the way there, and then they cancel, yes, I get that cancellation fee. That's fine with me. If that happens, that's fine. It's just the way it is. It's just free money in my pocket, and all I did was drive for 5 minutes, so it's not a real big thing. Let me see. He continues here. Let me see. It says should be $7, not $3.97 when riders cancel during the trip. Drivers should get paid for their time, distance traveled, and get a $5 cancellation fee. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I mean, it can be frustrating, and there's a lot of cancellations going on. Here's the thing: riders cancel and drivers cancel. They both cancel, and it's just part of the business. You gotta take the bad with the good. So it happens. You got to roll with it. Let me see. Uh, the grace period, in parentheses, for a rider to cancel without being charged a cancellation fee close parenthesis, should only be 30 seconds, or drivers aren't sent ride requests until 2-minute grace period has passed. Well, yeah, they gotta get a hold of Lyft and Uber and let them know all this stuff. I don't have any control over that. All fees and charges should be shown to rider and the driver during the ride. Hey Lyft, why do you need 4,500 employees and a $2 billion office building? Well, I don't know how much more I'm going to go. Let me see. See. Really enjoyed the video. Explained it all very clearly, very easy to listen to. You could be a teacher and not surprised if you used to be. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Um, you will lose when you sell your vehicle. Yes, when you write off your vehicle every year, um, a certain amount of that is the government's going to recoup when you quit using that vehicle. That's why I recommend that people drive that car until the wheels fall off. Okay, not actually, but you know what I'm saying. Take care of it so it treats you good. Because, like I said, you treat it good, it'll go 2, 3, 400,000 miles. I mean, some cars even go further than that, 500,000 or 1,000,000 miles. But you gotta take care of it. Tires, brakes, oil changes, oil filters. I mean, yeah, oil filters, air filters, all these things, okay? And don't do herky-jerky movements and stuff. And the car will treat you and go a long ways, especially if you get something like a Honda or a Toyota, okay? Um, but yeah, when you do quit using that car, if you trade it in after a year or 2 years, they're going to recoup some of that money that you wrote off when you sell that vehicle, because you have to tell them in your tax return how much you got for that vehicle when you sold it. And then they have an algorithm that goes through and it figures out then how much you end up saving by using that vehicle. Okay. Tax write-offs help with that, Greg. Oh, okay. See, this is a reply. He's talking about the tax write-offs. Next one here. Okay. Dojo Master. You're right about maintenance, but all vehicles are just interchangeable parts. Any car can last a long time if you treat it right. I've been driving for just Lyft and enjoy the business. Well, there you go. See, good job. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate that. See, it's different strokes for different folks. It's going to work out different for everybody, just depending on, are you the type of person that can do this? Do you have the right kind of car to do this? Are you able to work Friday, Saturday nights because those are good paydays? I mean, there's just a lot of different things involved, but I love the flexibility. I mean, if I take time off, I want to go down to Florida and sit on the beach for a week, I can do that, no problem, because I'm not micromanaged. I don't. Nobody's telling me to go to work or telling me if I'm doing a good job or a bad job. Now, when I was in the limousine business, it was different, especially if I was driving their car. Now that's a whole different deal there. But see, this is Uber and Lyft, driving your own vehicle, and yeah, so yeah, it could be good. Let's see, this job is all hype. They talk a great game about community and all the sharing economy. This is sharing. You get the liability and abuse, they get the money. I know you think you can beat the system. Good luck. This job is heroin for the desperate. And by the way, those numbers they flash about bonuses and earning potential, there are lots of caveats, and they're realistically cut pay in half over the last year? Well, I couldn't answer to that. I really don't know. If anybody here listening, and you know if that's true, please let me know in the comments below this video. It says continues here. After gas and maintenance, you'll make less than you would at Starbucks, and not get the benefits of Starbucks guarantees. I implore you to make a better decision than to work for this new age sweatshop. Stay away from the morning. Just stay away. This job will suck you dry of energy, time, and money, and leave you empty-handed. From the bonuses to the driver incentives that are offered, it's all a scam. You will regret doing this job, I guarantee it. Well, like I was saying earlier, it just all depends where you live, the car, how well you treat your car, how well you treat your people, if the car smells good. I mean, everything is keeping your costs down, getting good tips, having a vehicle that doesn't suck you dry. The company has always treated me well, especially Uber. Between Uber and Lyft, I really prefer Uber. Now, if I had a high-end vehicle, a higher-end vehicle than what I've got, which I used to have with the Acura. The Acura was a little bit higher end. It was an Acura MDX, okay, a little bit higher end than the Honda Pilot. Now, I've done I'll tell you, when I had that vehicle, wasn't a cheap vehicle, but it was really good with Lyft because I could do I forget what they called it now. It's above the XL, Lyft Premier, Lyft Premium, something like that. They were really good rides. I've done rides, easy rides, 30-minute rides, 45-minute rides for like $100 or $120. I mean, those are good rides. If you can get a used car because the new Acura MDX, I mean, you're going to pay good money. Cadillac or Acura or Infiniti, any of those vehicles, you get the higher end that qualifies for those rides, you're going to pay more. You're going to pay another $15,000, $20,000 more than what I paid for my Honda Pilot. Now, I did not opt for one of those vehicles because I didn't want to put out the extra money. You have to weigh it out and say, well, is the extra money that I make going to offset the extra money that it costs me for the car? Okay, because those cars, they depreciate quicker. They cost quite a bit more. They depreciate quicker. Is it going to be worth it? So I just decided, no, I just go with the Honda Pilot. So, anyways, well, I'll tell you what. I've got some more here. I'm gonna stop here and well, let me see here. There was one here about Uber Eats. Any kind of car would work for Uber Eats. That's the truth. Yeah, if you want to do Uber Eats, you don't want people in your car, you just want to deliver, you can do that too. Uber Eats. You're picking up at a restaurant, you're dropping it off. The only thing I might not like about that is if I have to park at an apartment complex and then run all over the apartment complex looking for their apartment. Now, if I could call them and have them come out to the car, that would be best. I wouldn't mind doing that. But yeah, I understand Uber Eats can do well. One time, Uber did an analysis on my business, what I did, and they said that based on all the rides that I do, I would actually be better off not doing Uber Eats. But like this fellow here says, that you can have any car and do Uber Eats. It can be a wreck. It doesn't matter. Well, I don't think it matters. Check with Uber. But minimum requirements for that car, and you can do Uber Eats. So, and that's really popular for people who they just don't want to leave. Uh, I mean, I've had stuff delivered to me from Whole Foods, but it's the next day type delivery. It's not the same day, but they do have like a 2-hour delivery from Whole Foods, like for groceries and stuff. But yeah, from restaurants, different places, Uber Eats. It's more for food that's prepared and delivered within half hour, an hour, or something like that. I've never done that, but there you go. See, now there's a way that you can get into doing this with a car that you already have, and you won't, and then save up your money so that you can get a nicer car that will actually pay a lot better than Uber Eats. Also, a nicer car will pay more than doing Uber X. Well, this is the end of this video. I appreciate your time. Hope you found something useful out of it. Please like and share it with others, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks so much. God bless.